Hey guys, good to see you back. As in the last video, we have already got our business address within London, right? And secondly, we have already got our mobile number, right? So now in this step, we are going to register our company within London. In order to register your company within London, you have to go to the company's house website and follow some of the steps and rules and regulations there, right? So now just simply go there. Now you have to just simply go to their website, just Google it out, set up a limited liability company, and just scroll down there now, and just you're on the government website, and here you have to follow around 7 steps. Make equal checks, right? And now in the first step, you have to see is an overseas company. Fair enough. Go to the next step. In that step, you have to see is the company name which you're going to take on, is it available or is it not? So I have written down AB Soft and Guide Limited. Let's search it out. Yeah, it is available, as you can simply see that, right? So in the next step, you have to see choose directors and secretaries, right? So there are some rules which you might have to follow, right? At least 25% of the company shares should be in the hand of director and the person who has a significant control, right? So now in the scope for the fourth step, right, we have to decide who are the shareholders, and are you a guy which is going to give a guarantee or something else, or you're just going for the shares, right? So next, now just go for the fifth step. Prepare documents how to run your company, right? In that case, I would just suggest you guys to just go to the lawyer who's just going to submit your annual returns. He will just take care of those things. Choose what record you will be keeping on, and now let's go to the main step, register your company. Just click on there, right? Now you're on the next page where you have to register your company. You have to take care of 3 things. I'm going to choose 3 things out of them, and which I have to give them, and I have to also pay $12 at the end, and within 24 hours our company will be got registered within London, right? So you're starting a new application. Yes, we are. Check before you started some of the rules and regulations. They're going to ask you some questions. Let's go with that. And are you be able to pay for the application by debit card? Yes. And is the new company taking over another business? No, it's not. And are any director or person with a significant control on the company house secured, registered? I hope you are not, right? So you will now create a new gateway user ID. In that case, you must have an email address with you. Everyone have an email address, so just you mention your email address there, and they will simply sending you a code on your email. You just verify your email, right? So yes, I paste my email there, and now I will be getting a confirmation code onto my email. You just refresh that. That will be coming within a second, right? So let's see there, right? Yeah, I have got the code. Yeah, it's loading. Yeah, it's been there. Just copy that and paste it there. Your email has been verified now, right? So this way I have got the email, and I just then I'm going to ask my full name. So just mention your full name according to your passport, right? And just go to the next step. You have to create a password, and just follow those 4 steps, right? And I've just chosen some password. You can choose it by yourself, right? And now I have got the user ID and the password which I'll be using further in order to done my further steps, right? So I'm just going to mention a recovery word. If I forget the password, I'm just going to mention global and this year, right? Because the global year I have a password something around this word, so I'm going to use the word global this year to just remind me if I forget the password someday, right? So just been done, global year. Let's go on. Now this is the government gateway user ID. Save it into your email or somewhere where you can easily find it out later on if you require. So I have just pasted into my email, and that's fine. Let's go on now. Next step. Yeah, I'm going to use the same email. Yeah, I'm a company director, and let's go on. Yes. Will the company be a community interest company? No, it's not, because it's just private limited company. Will the company be limited by shares or limited by guaranteed? That's limited by shares. We are just not going to submit any kind of guarantee to the government, right? So what is the company's name? As I've in the start, we are choosing company name, which is gonna paste it there. So I like the word LTD Limited. Sounds like a bit better one. So just go ahead with that. And what is the company registered office address? Yeah, I'm just going to mention the postal code, the last 5 to 6 digits code, the address you have got, and just mention the house number in which is mentioned in the start of your address. You have to just find it out for yourself. Yes, it's the right one. Let's go. Now I'm going to register my company in England and Wales, and just go for the next step. What is the company's principal place of business? From where I'm going to run it out, the same place, right? Give us one of the ways to contact. I'm going to mention my mobile number. They can contact me, the email, and a backup number. I would just go ahead. I have my landline number. Just go ahead with that too. When will the company start trading? On the same day, I believe. And just click on this point, and is in and this first 3 months will the company doing any kind of for the following things? No, won't be doing any kind of those things. So just go to the next step. Then as you can see, there's just simple steps to just go with that. Nothing just has to be explained more. What will the company be doing? It's been a software house, so there will be coming up every business have a specific code. So choose it carefully. I'm going to choose a software house, a travel agency. They have a different code. So go with that. Keep the code in your mind, right, initially. So just go ahead with the code. I'm running a software house. So let's go for the next step. And they're going to ask me question accordingly. Check and confirm what your company be doing. And this software house, I'm sure of with that. So let's go ahead. Has any one of the following applications ever sent a secure right registration to ask company's house for the protection? No, I have never done that, and I hope you have never done that too ever before. So let's go for the next step. Yeah, these are basic things which you just take care while registering any company. You mention your title, your first name, accordingly to your passport. Just make sure just according to your passport, don't make any mistakes there, because that's gonna hurt you later on, right? So as a director, name for the business, I have the same name for the last 20 years, so same thing. I'm going to mention my nationality. If Indian, mention Indian, right? As I'm Pakistani, I'm going to mention my country's name, which is Pakistan. I'm going to mention my date of birth. All those details according to my identity, certificate, passport, anything else, right? Job title, I'm the company's director, so I'm the company director. Fair enough. Save and continue. Next step right now. What is the correspondence address for the director? Same address, right? At the same address further. And if you have different, you can mention it out later on. Does Muhammad Munib want to receive a filing reminder by email? Yes, please remind me if I forget. So the same email, yes. Thank you. Go ahead with that. Check and confirm director's details. Yes, I have checked all those details. Just verify that. Don't make any mistakes there, because these mistakes might be crucial later on, right? So just remember that. You are about to set up a company. Shareholders. Now, what is the shareholders? Shareholders, you have to mention how many shares you have, what amount each share has, which amount, right? Would you like to add on? No, we are not going to add on any other shareholders. I'm the only shareholder there. If you want to add on, depends upon you, right? You just have a button there. As you want to use the most common type of shares, yes, the same common shares I'm going to use, and there's no complexity with it. So let's see what comes up now. How many shares does Muhammad Munib own? I was mentioned, I think I should have 100 shares, because just remind that is the amount you're going to invest. So the number of shares which I'm going to choose in, that's going to be around 100 shares, right? And now they're going to ask me what is the price of each share. So that's, if you just multiply those things, they're going to asks you the total amount you have invested initially. So 100 into 10, that's going to become $1,000 that I have invested initially, right? It is pounds, so £1,000 I have invested. So let's go with that. £1,000, I believe that's a significant amount. What is a person with significant control? Yes, the person must have 25% of the shares. So I have 100%, so let's go ahead with that. Does Muhammad Munibas have the right to appoint? Yes, I have all the rights right now. Later on I might mention secretary, director and all that, but for now I'm just mentioning the necessary details for a moment, right? I confirm the details. At each point they're asking you again and again because they just don't want you to make any mistake, right? Be careful about those things. Yes, that's been a model of article of association. Is the same one with the government laws, so I'm happy with it. And do you agree? Yes, I agree. I definitely agree with those memorandums. So now I'm going to choose three things. I'm going to choose my mother's maiden name, first three letters, and these things you must remind yourself. Don't forget that, paste it somewhere else, just remind it, or just take a screenshot, which I did earlier. Just take a screenshot, so if you forget, so you have a record with you. And the last three numbers of my mobile. 079, yeah, I forgot it, but I'm going to mention it. Yeah, 539, yeah, that's what it is. So I'll just go ahead with that, save and continue. Okay, and they confirm your answers. Yes, I think I'm happy with my answers. They are according to my knowledge. These are perfect things I have mentioned. Now, yeah, they're going to mention all the details. They're going to verify I haven't made any mistake. Yes, I'm happy, and go ahead with the application. So now at this point you can see they are just asking me to pay now $12, sorry, that's £12. Pay those £12. Now once you just pay those £12, within 24 hours you will receive a confirmation through your email that your company is registered. Or is there any details you have to provide with them, sometime a passport picture or anything else, right? Just go ahead with it and provide those things to our email. And once, if your company has been registered with them successfully, they are going to send a company letter that your company has been registered to your address which you have given there. So by this step they're going to verify your address. So just verify your address once you just got that letter, and they will also send you one code later on which you have to save it into your email. Once you receive that letter, you will come to their website once again and you will enter a code which they have sent you through a letter, which will be a confirmation code, a company code there, and plus a one code which they have emailed you within the next 24 to 48 hours. Keep it in your mind, save it with you, and once you have got all those details, just log in and your company has been registered. And now you can see the next page, this page. That's your, once your company will be registered, how it's going to look like. You will have a view now, right? So I have just been a bit helpful for you this time. Once again, we are on the third step now. In the fourth step, we are going to open a business account and a personal account, which is the next step. So for now, we have got our company registered in our country. We have already got the business address, mobile number within London. We have got our company registered by now. And now we can easily open a personal or a business account within London, so we can trade with our clients within London, right? So really well thankful for your time. Like, subscribe and share. Thank you.